Greetings and welcome to A Sip of Inspiration. My name is Stephanie Wilson-Coleman, and I'm your host for tonight's show. Remember, as always, this is a call-in show, and the number is 312-738-1845. We've been dealing a lot with entrepreneurs and what it takes to not only create but nurture the entrepreneur spirit, and tonight is no different. I have joining me Liz Gardner from the Women's Business Developmental Center, who will help us take an idea and actually nurture it until it becomes a viable business. I want you guys to stay seated, get your paper and your pencil ready, and jot down your questions and give us a call, because Liz also does something wonderful, and that she can help you take your idea and turn it into a business. Thank you, Liz, for agreeing to come on the show and talk to us.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure being here.
Tell the audience something about you.
Well, I am with the Women's Business Development Center. We are a nonprofit organization based in beautiful downtown Chicago, right in front of Millennium Park. And what we do is we help entrepreneurs start, grow their businesses. And what we like to do is to see business owners thrive. And that means to create a business in order to not only employ themselves, but employ people within the community. So we have a plethora of services that we have available to help entrepreneurs. Anything that you might want, we have that at our center, which is located downtown.
What are your hours?
Our hours are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Our address is 8 South Michigan. Our website is www.wbdc.org, and our number is 312-853-3477, extension 59. So we are here really to help everyone, not only women, but we also help men as well. So guys, come on out. We're here to help you.
Okay, and is it by appointments?
We do ask you to make an appointment to see one of our business coaches, but we do have a number of classes. We have something going on every night of the week. We have conferences and networking events. So if clients do want to come and see us, please go to our website, take a look at the calendar of events, and we have something for everyone in whatever stage of business you might be in.
Now, for someone who's thinking about starting a business, what are some of the things that they should consider? And how is starting a business different for women than it is for men?
Well, that's an interesting question. The first thing I would say is really think through what you want to do. And I would say that also to have a passion about what you're doing, because it takes a lot of hard work, time, and energy to make a business successful. So the first thing you want to think about is your skills or your skill set and what you have to offer and what the needs are in the community. Do you want to have a service or do you want to make a product? So we help you kind of figure out what you want to do.
Okay.
And I would also say the best thing, too, is go through a class. We have a number of classes. One is called Jumpstart Your Business, and that's a 5-week class that takes you from idea to actually writing the business plan, which is important. The business plan is a roadmap to success. So someone should take their idea, put it on paper, and once something's on paper, it turns into a reality sometimes.
Now, let's say my idea is to create a handbag. I need the perfect handbag. Not that I'm going to create it, but somebody listening might want to create the perfect handbag. So I would call you, make an appointment, get in that class, and what are some of the steps that you would help guide me through?
Well, the first step is to decide, you have a handbag, who is your customer, and who would buy that handbag, because you have to distinguish between a hobby and a business concept or a feasible business idea. So who would that be? Who would buy that handbag? What would it consist of? So you would need to make a prototype of that handbag, and I would suggest having a focus group to get some ideas on, does it work? Would a woman carry it? What age group would carry that handbag, so to speak? And then find out how many of those handbags can you sell at a profit. So we help you really decide, which type of product is best for your target market, how to price that product, and then we figure out what your revenue assumptions would be, and then how much money can you actually make. Because if you're not making any money, then it's a hobby.
That's right. Now, what about concerns that women have to deal with that aren't necessarily a problem for men?
The center was founded on helping women business owners kind of push through that glass ceiling.
Okay.
Oftentimes in corporate environments and sometimes in certain industry sectors, women can only reach a certain plateau, so to speak. So what we do is we help women get financing that they need. Sometimes the men do have role models or people that can help them through that finance maze. But I can tell you now, in this economy, everybody's having a problem getting financing. So what we do is we help the women get the financing that they need. And then we also have an area where we certify you as a women business enterprise. And once you're certified as a women business enterprise, then you can go out and compete for some of those contracts that are set aside for women entrepreneurs. So we can help you with that. And I urge everyone to come out to our center. Again, it's right downtown. It's so easily accessible. So we want to help you grow your business and start your business.
Why do people decide to start businesses? What have you found to be some of the common characteristics of entrepreneurs?
It's hard work being an entrepreneur. And oftentimes people say, I want to be my own boss. I want to create my own wealth. I want to have money set aside for my family. And I can't seem to do that in the actual work environment. Oftentimes we're thrown into entrepreneurship by circumstance. A lot of people are right-sized, downsized, or whatever you might want to call it, and that's pushing us into entrepreneurship. So, you know, when you decide that that's something that you want to do as an entrepreneur, get your idea, get moving, because it's time for you to create wealth for yourself.
Now, I have some internet questions that I need to ask you. One of them is, how long has the center been in business?
The center has been in business for well over 25 years. We work with a number of corporate and government agencies throughout the city of Chicago. We work closely with Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity to help create business opportunities for women and or men, whoever might come into our center. So there's a lot of opportunity for entrepreneurs depending on what the product and or service is. I would say that if you don't have a business idea, if you don't have a plan, I would say take a step back and decide, you know, what is your passion, what do you want to do, and then not only our agency, because we are a small business development center, so we also work closely with the SBA. If we can't help you, we do have the resources available to get you the help that you need.
Now, if a business becomes certified by your agency, how does that help you with other certifications?
Well, it does, because mostly all the certifications work with each other.
Okay.
We are part of a national organization, the Women's Business Enterprise National Council. So once you get certified by our agency, you can then compete for contracts nationwide. We also work closely with the Chicago Minority Development Council, and they certify men and of African American descent or other ethnic groups. And so we can help you do those things through our certification process. We work collaboratively with the city of Chicago, the state of Illinois, and all of the other certifying bodies throughout the Illinois area. So we are a one-stop shop. So you come in and we can help you with all of the forms that you need to fill out. All of the forms are on our website. And again, our website is www.wbdc.org. And you can get out there and get all the information. And then please call our office if you have additional questions.
Now, what businesses do you see people starting more than others? What's the popular choice?
In this environment, it's been a wide range. We've gotten a lot of people wanting to open up retail stores or online retail. A lot of food in restaurants. People have packaged foods, cookies, pies, cakes, things like that. And then a big push now is into the sustainability environment, the green.
The green, right.
So people have developed products and services to help feed that industry. So I would say the green industry is pretty hot right now, in addition to consulting services, because people are using the skill set that they have gained in corporate in corporate America and using that skill set to build their business.
Tell us some of your success stories.
We have a number of success stories. Actually, we just had our conference, our Entrepreneurial Women's Conference.
I
which
heard
was
about
held
it. That's
last
how I
month.
found out about you
Yeah,
guys.
it was a great
That's
event.
what they said. It was wonderful.
And there was one of our guest speakers. She started a pretzel company. And the pretzel company started in a small, tiny apartment on the north side of Chicago, and she made pretzels. She came to our center, got business coaching, worked and developed her business plan, and now today I'm happy to say that this is a $15 million business.
How much?
$15 million, and
Okay.
she's just making
Okay.
pretzels. So we have a number of success stories like that. We have women who have opened up daycare centers and child care centers, and they started in their homes and serving 2 and 3 and 4 children, and now they're opening up their 3rd and 4th center. We have women entrepreneurs who are in the trades. They may have anything from shoveling to demolition, and they're doing really well. So if you do it right, if you get the right business plan, the right business coaching, you can be successful in your business.